So PLD starts with putting lab designs, and it really began with working within our lab and working with our design engineers to go out and work with tour players. And so really the inspiration was, how do we give the best putters to our tour players and allow them to go and play at the highest level, perform, and get the wins that they're searching and really trying to accomplish. Through that process, we've developed a lot of new models and new technologies that are feeding into our mainline putter lines as well. So they start with a forging out of 303 stainless steel, and they're then completed on either a 3 or 4 axis CNC machine. A lot of details of getting every single radius, every single alignment feature dialed in. It just takes a lot of work and effort, and it is roughly about 4 hours. We really wanted to dial in how the ball and the response off the face. And so we developed an aggressive milling pattern, a deep amp and a shallow amp. And what we found is the deep amp has been by far the most prevalent and sought after by our tour players. It gives a little softer feel, and it produces the right speed and response off the face. PLD Milled will have 4 tour-proven models that we launch. There'll be an Answer, Answer 2, DS72, and Primetime 4. And really, you have to have an Answer and an Answer 2. They're just those mainstays. Everybody knows those models, and they really do fit a lot of consumers out there. We worked on softening a lot of the ballast details. They have a little bit wider top rail in both models that make them really kind of stand out and have better proportions. When you look down, you'll notice that the putters just are smaller overall compared to some of the previous machine putters. And that really was from the tour feedback of getting something that's a little bit smaller, more compact. As we dialed in those shapes, getting them to be the right size, having the right proportions with the top rail and the ballast, that really started us to move into an Answer and Answer 2 profile that our tour players had a lot of success and had a lot of confidence looking down at. Next up would be our mid mallet, which is the DS72, and that really did emanate from working with Victor Hovland. So it has that soft top rail, but it's a little bit wider overall. All the machining details are either parallel or perpendicular at address that really give you a strong ball width alignment and a good visual cue for setting up with a mid mallet design. The last one is the Primetime 4, and this was really developed with a number of different tour players that have had a lot of success up until this point. The whole putter's a little bit smaller than some of the previous Time generations that we've had. It fits into kind of that smaller mallet feel, very strong ball width alignments with that softened top rail and more dominant top rail width that just make it really easy to set up at address. It's not just about having a high-end machine putter, it's having the right putter fit the right way and in the hands of players to go out there and play their best. And ultimately, when we see those wins, we know that a lot of hard work has led to some great dividends.